Hello, my name is Sam Rotman, and I'm going to play you a short work by my favorite composer, Beethoven. I can tell you very honestly that music is not the most important thing in my life. I was raised as a child of Orthodox Jews, and I was very religious. I went to Hebrew school 5 days a week for 8 years. I was very moral, but I was not changed. And when I was a student in New York City at a famous music school, I met 3 students who were devout followers and believers in Jesus Christ. And through them, I began to read the New Testament. And when I read this book, I was absolutely shocked. Here was a man who said, I am the light of the world. Here's a man who said, I am the bread of life. Here's a man who said, nobody comes to God the Father except through him. Moses never said words like this. Abraham never said words like this. And I realized I've been hiding things from people and God. And on May 21st, 1971, I acknowledged and prayed to Jesus Christ. And I said, my name is Sam Rotman, and I want you to take over my life. It was the greatest moment of my life because at that moment, he changed me. He changed my heart. He cleaned my mouth. He cleaned my mind. The next morning, I thanked him for what he had done in my life. And I told every Jewish friend of mine at the music school of the change that has happened in my life in believing in Jesus Christ. And I played the piano for him. He gave me the ears to hear the music, the fingers to play the music, the mind to learn the music. Jesus has never missed one of my concerts. And every time I give a concert, he says, Sam, I'm really looking forward to hearing you play for me tonight. Again, the greatest thing I ever did in my life, the most important thing I ever did in my life, was to give my life to Jesus Christ. And I hope you will too. Thank you for your time.